There's just nothing else for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
On the court for the Longhorns, they've got Doherty. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Turner. And it's Ford in at the four-man position.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 2005, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament, and also have won a few conference titles. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are... self-centered, and it's all about me. It's refreshing for a player like Freak, who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Picked him clean. Doherty against Miller. Doherty, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they want... about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that out.
Opportunity himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or front.
Freak kicks to Bryant. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Some nice ball movement by Villanova. Here's Hall. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. 6 points for Freak.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Ellis outside. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. The rebound by Cooper. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
A platoon swap here for Texas. That's good.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. They control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Drains the three-pointer. Freak's got 11 points.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
On the court for the Longhorns, we've got Richmond, and it's Warwick in at the 4. Here's Warwick, out left to the wing. Richmond outside to the left side wing. Rush from outside. Shot to stop the run. Moore with the block. Villanova, another fast break opportunity here. And that one's good. Free.
It's pretty simple, guys. It's not complicated. The solution to ending this run will be to get back and actually be serious about playing some defense here.
Yeah, they're getting beat down the floor. And really, unless you're going to the glass, you have got to sprint back defensively. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Texas shooting their first free throws of the game. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And, guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage.
Cooper is out there with Miller, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 slot. And for Texas, they've got Turner. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forwards position.
So often we can forget that these players are student athletes. Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Here is Edwards after Villanova picking up a basket just moments ago. Ellis with a screen on Miller. Doherty the pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. Villanova goes the other way with it.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
Doherty with the bucket.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now here's Freak. Edwards defending. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. With the Texas Longhorn program, they've had a lot of NBA talent through the years, Greg Durant being the biggest name, but there are plenty.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge is not far behind in terms of his impact. Tristan Thompson, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. Been a lot of great Longhorns to play in our league.
Villanova leading by 14. Now here's Freak. 22 points for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ilgauskas against Edwards. The pass to Ellis. Edwards with the screen. Turner with the screen for Ellis. And Texas hits again from deep.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Villanova shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up. 2 shots. And both free throws good from Freak. Now Blair, Hall in a 2-guard, and it's Moore in at the 5. They set the screen. Rush dishes to Richmond. Hudson with a screen on Beal. And Blair kicks to Richmond. Five to shoot. The Longhorns need to get off a shot. Shot on the wing. No good from Hudson.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Corner shot. Villanova grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
There's 1:54 left in the second half of basketball. Edwards passes to Hudson. Now Edwards lets it go with a 3, and he gets it to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Hall. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Villanova making a switch here. Miller's checked in. We've got 1:23 left in the second half of basketball.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mode. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be.
There's 47 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Blair and the rejection by Hall. For the finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Is it getting dark in here? Because if not, it's time to turn the lights out.
They're out already. I mean, give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today. Really impressive.
They set the pick. Dishes it to Hudson. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. And the miss. So it's Villanova picking up the win.
DJ Khaled.
Hi, everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Villanova and the Michigan Wolverines.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Now we'll look at Villanova's starting lineup. Hall, he's in at point guard. Also Bryant out there. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward. Jones, no luck. On defense, Michigan.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Now here's Freak off the pick. Crawford with the rebound.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And that one's good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Freak with it. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Freak's got his second basket. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
So Michigan ends up going with the new group. And it's Villanova with the ball. Good D by Stevenson.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Jefferson passing it to Stevenson. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Fields checked in for Villanova. Michigan trails by 4. So on the floor for Villanova. Hall, he's in at the point. Cooper is out there with McAdoo. Then it's Miller, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 slot. Pass to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Wolverines shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one misses.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
Freak's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Banks with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Right wing, jacks up a 3, and he gets it to go. Flash has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Flash has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. And thinking back to the Fab Five, they were 5 freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros. All of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest of all time.
Can they get it? They get it again. Ilgauskas dishes to Freak. And another miss by Villanova.
Boy, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate. But you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively. And it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
The Wolverines making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Villanova also with us up. Ryan's checked in. Freak with it. Jones covering. Freak kicks to Bryant. Miller with a wide open look. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Miller's got his first 3 points of the game.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Flash. Kicks it out to Jones. And the Wolverines another 3.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep. Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Now here's Jones. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Looking to get back on track here. Great defense that time from Ellis. Michigan with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Flash. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Smith is out there with Ellis. And there's Flash. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the 2 spot. So on the floor for Villanova, Hall in at point guard. Also Bryant out there. Cooper is out there with Miller. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4-man position.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
And Freak throws it down.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 #1 seeds and also 2 #2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
And both free throws good from Freak.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Outside, Jones. Wright sets a screen. Ball's knocked loose. And Freak throws it down.
This is why everybody thinks Freak is the real deal. I mean, it's not that he takes over games like he has in this second half. It's that he does it to lead his team to wins. That's the big thing.
No doubt he's a winner through and through. A lot of success at the college level is talent, but what separates the good from the great is that competitive spirit and Freak has.
And Michigan has possession. Taylor is out there with Jefferson. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Crawford at the 2. And it's Stevenson missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Freak missing. They've been hanging in there.
And they've got a chance right now to jump on top.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. Back to Stevenson. There's the feed to Crawford. They set the screen. Michigan moving it around. It's tipped. Here's Hall. And he converts the layup. Freak's got the lead up to 4 now for Villanova.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Moore against Taylor. Crawford kicks to Stevenson from 13, and that one goes long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good. Freak.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Villanova making a switch here. 1:43 left here in the second half. Michigan trails by 7. This is to Smith. Pass to Flash. Back to Smith. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. No luck. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. Here's Flash. 58 seconds left in the second half. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Villanova?
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
51 seconds left here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Crawford. Here's Flash. Smith on the wing. Here's Flash, guarded by Hall. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Puts it up, off the inbound. Villanova grabs the miss, and he commits the intentional foul. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And that's an intentional foul. And no problem there on the first free throw. 1-1 situation, so he'll get another. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, Clark.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
So it's Villanova picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Arizona facing Villanova.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
A look at Arizona's starting group. They've got Mitchell. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Johnson, and it's Lawson in at the point. Here's Villanova. Freak with it. Miller outside for three. They get it back. On defense, Villanova. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Lawson outside. Johnson the screen. They set the pick. Lawson the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Arizona moving the ball around. Here's Mitchell, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Villanova. It's a three-point game. Miller outside. Pass to Cooper. Miller outside. Puts up a three. That's tipped. Now here's Lawson. Passes it to Lewis. Shoots off the step back. Villanova grabs the miss.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
Lawson kicks to Johnson. Lewis a screen on Bryant. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lewis a screen on Miller. There's a good screen. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Arizona with another miss.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Hall. Hits the target from 18 feet. And here's Lawson. Teams changing it up here. Carter outside. Here's the screen. And there's the feed to Goodwin. From 13. Misses off the right iron. There's Villanova. The dish to Freak. Kick out to Moore. Here's Hall. No good with the triple. Now Goodwin. So on the floor for Villanova. Hall in at point guard. Jones is out there with Clarkson. And there's Foster. And it's Moore in at the 5. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Carter on the wing. Back to Ewing. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. Here's Lewis. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Dishes to Ewing. Shot to stop the drought. Rejected by Hall. And so it looks like Arizona will retain possession here. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Taking a look at Arizona. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the center position.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Freak with it. 6 points for him. The rebound by Mitchell.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Villanova. Foster comes in for Miller. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lawson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lawson's got his first points in this one.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Morris checked in for Villanova. Carter, he's checked in for Arizona. He's off on the second. Arizona trails by 3, and here we go. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Arizona shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Villanova making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Both good from the line that time. And it's Villanova with the ball. Here's Hall. And it's blocked by Lewis. And they'll keep possession. No good from Moore. Carter dishes to Lawson for the lead. And it's good on the layup. And Arizona leads by 1.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass. You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Here's what Villanova's going with right now. Ross is checked in for Clarkson, and Beal subbed in for Foster.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
And it's Villanova with the ball. They trail by 1. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Misses off the left iron.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Now, here's Goodwin. Roberts passes to Goodwin. Carter kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Roberts. He dishes it to Carter. Drills the elbow jumper. Carter's got the lead up to 3 now for Arizona.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Hall in at shooting guard. And it's Moore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good. Freak.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Now, here is Lawson, guarded by Hall. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Freak. Drops in the breakaway layup. And Villanova leads by 2. Freak's gone 5 of 11 from the field. Lawson dishes to Johnson. Here's Lewis. Drops one in from the wing.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Here's Villanova. Here's Hall. And Villanova, another 3. 1:58 left here in the second half. And Villanova gets called for the foul. Mitchell, he's checked in for you. Johnson kicks to Lewis. Good work defensively by Bryant. Villanova leading by 3.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. It's pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And both free throws good for Lewis. Here's Freak. 1:31 left to play here in the second half. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
How can you stop that? With the crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
We've got 1:18 left in the second half of basketball. Arizona with another miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And here's Lawson following the three-pointer by Freak. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
Now here's Johnson. And an intentional foul right there. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second half. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And it's Villanova with the ball. 3-point lead. And they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. He kicks it to Lawson. Feeds to Mitchell. Here's Lewis. And it's Freak with the rebound. There's Villanova, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Lewis with the 3. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called foul every time.